Hi friends, this is Sam coming at you from Vim. What we've got planned today is going to be a little bit of plank work, and then we're going to take it into some hip mobility with a 3 to 4 way hip stretch. We'll do a little more plank work, we're going to do a little core work, and then we'll get you in, get you out, get you done. So thanks so much for joining me today. The things that you're going to need for today's workout is a mat or a towel, a nice flat space where you can spread yourself out, and then you're gonna need a yoga strap. If you don't have a yoga strap, a cam strap, a belt, a piece of webbing, anything that you can find that's gonna support your leg up in through the air that has enough space and enough give to hold on to. The next thing that you're gonna need is a block or a pillow, something to bolster your head on up to. So to get started, we're gonna come to stand. We're gonna find the back of the mat. Roll those shoulders into your back. Take a nice deep inhale. And we're gonna exhale, roll down. You're gonna nod your chin down to your chest. And we're just gonna round down towards the floor. Keep some weight shifted forward into your toes. Take an inhale at the bottom and exhale. Tilt, round, roll all the way back up. Restack nice and tall. Now I want you to think about spinal articulation here. Inhaling in. Exhale, chin nods down. We're gonna roll down. Trying to keep that breath going through the entire movement. Take an inhale in at the bottom. And exhale, tilt, round, roll it back up. Now one more time here. Take an inhale and pull that belly up and in. Exhale, feel your rib cage reach out and away as you peel that spine off of the wall behind you. You're gonna hold at the bottom, flatten down through the hands. Find a nice soft bend in your knees. We'll inhale. Now exhale, walk yourself out to a plank in 1, 2, 3. Now you're gonna drop down, lift up through the chest, push into that floor. Take an inhale, and we're gonna exhale, pike. Find that up stretch. Take an inhale, exhale, hinge back forward, and you're gonna find a plank. Press through those hands. Feel all those nerve endings in the hands light up through the fingertips. Take an inhale. Exhale, pike back up. Drive through the heels. Stretch the posterior chain of the body. Inhale. And exhale. Find that plank position. Press that floor away. Flatten the scapula onto the back. Inhale. Exhale. Pike it back up. Take an inhale. And exhale. We're going to come back forward. This is the last time here. Take an inhale. Exhale. You're going to pike up. Take a deep inhale in. We're going to exhale. Walk the hands back in 3, 2, 1. Now you're going to hold your forward fold. Round through the spine. Take an inhale. We're going to exhale, round, and come back up. Roll those shoulders in the back. Take an inhale in. Exhale. Nod your chin down to your throat. Hold it down. We're going to walk back out to your plank in 1, 2, 3. Now you're gonna hold. Take an inhale, lift that left leg, point through the toe. We're gonna inhale, hinge it back. And exhale, tap that toe down as you shift through that plank. Inhale, hinge back, kick that leg high, drive through that right heel. And exhale, hinge back forward. One more time, inhale. Find that reach, find that length, shoulders still glued into the back. Exhale, hinge it back forward, replace that foot. Lift the chest, press the floor away. Reach long through the right leg, same. We're gonna inhale, reach, kick high, and exhale forward, tap the toe down. Inhale, hinge, reach high, don't let that pelvis roll over. And exhale, kick it back forward. Inhale, reach high, and exhale, kick it back forward. One more time, inhale, reach high, and exhale, kick it back forward. From here, hold your plank, we'll set one knee down. Second knee down, bring the toes together, open the knees, and we press back and find a rest position. All right, just finding some nice heat, finding a little warm up if this is your first workout of the day. Draw those shoulders into the back, take an inhale, and exhale, come on forward. From here, we're gonna come to sit on your mat. Go ahead and find your strap. We're going to open it up nice and long. Now some of you may prefer, if you have it to your yoga strap, to thread it through the buckles. Not necessarily necessary for this one. From here, We're gonna lay all the way back. Take one end of the strap in each hand, bring your right leg to tabletop. Take the strap around the ball of the foot, press up through the heel. If you like, take that right leg nice and long. You're gonna flex the foot back for the shin. Take the thumb and the forefinger into the crook of that left hip. Reach long, find a parallel, and look for that nice, juicy hamstring stretch. You're driving the heel up towards the ceiling, pulling the back of the pelvis down into the floor, and breathe. We want to avoid bouncing back into your stretch. You want to think about finding where your active range of motion ends and that passive range of motion where you have to challenge how far back you can come begins. From here, when you're ready, you're going to take the strap, put it into your left hand, open your right arm out to a T, bend your right knee up, open your right knee to the side. So many instructions. Externally rotate through that right hip, through that left hip, and then you're going to open out nice and wide to the side. So looking for that inner thigh stretch. You're still creating length and space into the hip joint. You have the arm and the strap to help support the weight of the leg. And then you also have a little bit of a counterbalance happening through that left hip. Remember to breathe. Now, because this is Pilates based, we're still drawing that belly up and in, like you're pulling your six pack under your rib cage. From here, we'll take a nice deep inhale and exhale. Come back to center. Close that right leg up. Send your right leg long. You're going to take your strap, put it into your right hand, open your left arm out. Now give me a little internal rotation here. So you want to actually feel that whole hip rotate in without hiking the pelvis up towards the ribs. So again, reach through that whole pelvis complex. From here, connect in through the back of that left glute. We're going to draw the leg across the midline, if that's appropriate for you. And then we're going to slightly pull up toward that right shoulder. Hold and feel stretch. So I feel this all in through here. I also feel it down into my calf and then coming around the outside of my ankle bone. You may feel this in your IT band. You may feel this in your quad. It may be all hamstring. Everyone's going to be a little bit different. Now hold it here. Take an inhale. We're going to exhale with control. Begin to bring the leg all the way across. Still keeping a little suspension, and look for that length through that left waist. So taking that nice low thoracic lumbar twist. Remember to breathe. Deep inhale in, and then you're going to exhale. Use the strap, use the arm, assist bringing the leg back up. So there is one more stretch in this series. We're going to circle back around to it. From here, you're going to take your strap, take it off of the leg, set the left leg down, bring your right leg to tabletop, bring the strap around the ball of the foot. Again, all of the rules still apply. You're going to bring that thumb and forefinger into the crook of the hip. Reach through, so tight. Send the heel up for the ceiling as you dorsiflex that foot back for the shin. If you need a little additional stretch, you can take that that left leg long. And we're looking for that stretch up through the posterior chain of the leg. Remember to breathe. It's stretching. We don't have to be so serious. Do that head to toe scan. Look and see where you may be holding some tension. Jaw, neck, shoulders. Maybe in through the hip, in the hip flexor. Maybe down in your calves. I don't know. Now take an inhale in here. You're going to exhale. Bend that left knee. Open the left leg out to the side. Open the left arm out to a T. We externally rotate through that right leg and open. Look for the reach. Look for the lowering. And find that stretch. Again, you've got that left side counterbalancing through the stretch on the right. Looking for the breath. Avoid trying to arch the spine in here. If you need, take a little extra pelvic tilt. Engage those lower abs and hold that pelvis in place. Oh, you may be tighter on one side than the other. I might be cueing myself there. Take an inhale. exhale, you're gonna come back to center. All right, next set, you're gonna close that left leg up. Send the left leg long, strap comes into your left hand. Open righty to a T, internally rotate. Again, looking to create length and space through that whole right flank. We slightly cross the midline and we pull up towards the ceiling. You can see that I have a little inversion in through my ankle here, so I'm actually pulling the inside of my heel in toward my midline, flattening my foot towards you. That's gonna change the stretch just a little bit. Again, you may be different side to side. Draw that left shoulder into the back, and remember to breathe. All right, now the little cherry on top here, take an inhale. We're gonna exhale, begin to open that leg. Find that rotation. Keep that right shoulder anchored, and keep the hover of the leg up and off of the floor. You have the strap, you have the strength of your arm for your support. When it's enough, take a deep inhale in, and exhale, use the strength, use the strap. Find that transition. Now remember on that first side, I said we were gonna come back to it. So the last stretch in the series, we're gonna start with it in this configuration. Give yourself some slack in through the strap on that right leg. Bring your left leg to tabletop. Now, if you have the mobility, you can hold here. If you need to lower that right leg away, please do so. You're gonna take that left ankle into a figure four, draw the top of the foot back for the shin, and then you're gonna start to pull that right leg back to stretch that left glute. If you need a little more, as opposed to trying to come all the way back and dumping into your low back, try to feel where you can isolate and hold your pelvis in place. Think about mechanics here. Keeping that neutral or slightly imprinted pelvis, you're gonna bend your right knee, and that's actually gonna give you a little bit more torque force into that left hip. Oh, so good. Oh. Hang on to it for as long as you need. This can also be achieved with the legs up the wall. So you can always lay down, put your legs up the wall, bring one leg up and over the knee, and then start to bend, hanging onto that resistance there. So options for if you don't have a strap, or if you just need a little bit more manual stability. Take that leg up. We're gonna change sides, so you can just open up through the strap. Take that foot, bring it around the ball of that left foot, lower that left leg away. Take a moment to shimmy out the hips, make sure you're straight and square. It's really hard to stretch if one side is super hiked up. It doesn't work quite as well. So look for starting in those biomechanics. You're gonna start to pull the leg back, flex the foot back for the shin, draw the knee away from the chest. And then if you need a little more, bend at that left knee and pull back into the strap to stretch through your right glute. And breathe, because that's the whole point, right? Right. Good talk, everybody. Nice deep inhale in. And then you're gonna exhale, start to straighten that leg on up, uncross with that right leg, take that left leg down, you're gonna reach up, take the strap off, set it off to the side, squeeze your knees in and just give them a little hug, rock it side to side, and hip to hip. And then however you feel comfortable transitioning, we're gonna change our focus for a moment. We're gonna move from our hip stretch, and we're gonna grab the block and we're gonna take it into a little bit of shoulder work. So whatever it is, whether it's your block or your pillow, whatever you've got, you're gonna set it down onto your mat. You're gonna come to lie on your side, and you wanna make sure that your head is on the front edge of whatever it is you have, especially if it's small. So right here, I'm in this configuration where I'm in kind of this side lying tabletop. My knees are up, my shins are lined up at the front of the mat, and then I'm stacking my arms out into this kind of reach position. So from here, you're gonna reach that top hand forward, pull the hand back. All right, what? All you're doing is you're just reaching that scapula, letting it slide on the rib cage, and you're pulling it back. We're gonna do that 2 more times, just in case you didn't get it. You're gonna inhale, find that reach, And you're gonna exhale, pull it back. One more here, inhale, find your reach, and exhale, pull back. Now hover the arm up at shoulder height. You're gonna reach forward, pull in. Now keep it in. You're gonna start to sweep the arm up and overhead. You're gonna follow with the head, bringing the arm all the way down to circle through the hip. Now in a perfect world, your hips stayed perfectly stacked and level. Totally, yes they did. You're gonna reach, pull that shoulder in the back, hover the arm, sweep open and circle back. Follow with the head, follow with the eyes. Try not to pick your head up and off of your block and come back forward. We're gonna do that 2 more times. Inhale, reach, pull in, finding that shoulder connection. That's the whole purpose there. Open, circle, sweep around. 1 more time. Reach, pull in, open, and circle all the way around. Good. All right, now 1 more here. So that was a pinwheel. This one's called a windmill. So from here, you're gonna reach, pull in, keep the hover, and you're just gonna go straight back, and then you're gonna come straight back forward. So this is always a modification if you don't have overhead mobility. So reach, in, sweep, open, back. Think about creating space from fingertip to fingertip. Coming back 1 more time. Reach, pull in, open, circle all the way back, and bring it back forward. Good, when you're ready. If I said 1 more, I lied. I'm gonna cut it down. We're gonna press ourselves on up, pull your feet towards your seat, and you're gonna find a side bend up and over, looking for that lateral flexion stretch. I put this into almost every single one of my sessions because it's really easy and it's really effective. If you don't have the range of motion to sit in this position, you can keep those legs out. You can also skip it altogether. We're gonna bring that arm up. Now bring your block with you. Go ahead and kick your legs around. As you get to know these series, you can combine them with other movements in the side lying series that we've posted here already. So go ahead and lay down onto your side again. Find the stack through the legs. Find that reach through the hips. We're gonna stack those arms. We're gonna start with those shoulder slaps from here. You're gonna tuck that right arm, or whichever side you're laying on, kind of underneath. Reach that top arm forward and pull back in. Think about trying to move from the shoulder blade. So you're feeling that scapula glide and pull in. 2 more times here. Find that reach and pull in. 1 more time, find your reach and pull in. All right, now taking it to our pinwheel, you're gonna reach, pull in, start to open and circle. Remember, we started on that front edge of the block or the pillow or whatever it is that you're resting your head on. Coming back to your center. Reach, pull in, open, circle, sweeping that arm. Follow with the head. Really externally rotate that arm as it comes as far back. Reach, pull in, open, circle and sweep. 1 more time here. Reach, pull in, open, circle, and sweep. All right, taking it from your pinwheel to your windmill. We're gonna open, reach, come in. Now you're just gonna come straight back. Follow, hold, really reach those fingertips away. Come back forward. So the movement here is different because we're not getting as much rotation through the shoulder. Reach, pull in, open, but really think about opening up through the chest here and really focus on stacking through the legs and the hips. Bring it back forward 2 more times. Reach, pull in, open, lift, following with that head. 1 more time. Bring it back to center. Reach, pull in, open, and find that stretch. Oh my goodness, so good. Take an inhale, exhale, bring it on back. Good, you're gonna pull your feet to your seat, take it into your second lateral flexion stretch, coming up and over here. Oh. Good, when you're ready, we're gonna set your block off to the side, coming down our home stretch. You're gonna come to kneel onto all fours. Find those hands right underneath your shoulders. Find those knees right underneath the pelvis. We're gonna press the floor away, moving through a few cat-cows here. Take an inhale. Exhale, round through your spine. Press your floor away, drawing the navel in and up. Take an inhale, and then exhale. Inhale, and then exhale and lift up. You're gonna find that chest. Take an inhale, pause in the stretch. And exhale, bring it back to neutral. Take an inhale, exhale, round. Pause, take an inhale. Exhale, back to neutral. Last time, moving in to the extension. Take an inhale. And exhale, come back up. Now that your shoulders are all lubed up and nice and juicy, come up towards the front of the mat. Moving into a little bit of bird dog, we're gonna start with the knees underneath on all fours. Press that floor away, draw those shoulders away from the ears. We're gonna lift your right arm long, lift your left leg out. Now from here, because we just wanna work on this strict sagittal plane here, we don't want to cross through the midline. So you're going to inhale, bend, elbow and knee towards each other. Exhale, press out. Inhale, bend in. Exhale, press out. Now work on keeping that connection through the left hand and the right knee. Just go 2 more times here. Inhale, bend. Exhale, press out. 1 more time. Inhale, bend. Exhale, press out, reach. Ribs are in. Set the hand down, set the knee down. Now if we did our jobs, we shouldn't have to rearrange ourselves too much to get right into our second side. So take an inhale. Exhale, reach out through that left arm. Inhale, pause. Exhale, reach out through that right arm. Now same. Inhale, bending in. Try not to cross the midline. Exhale it out. Inhale, bend it in. Exhale it out. 3 more. Inhale, bend. Exhale it out. 2 more. Inhale, bend. Exhale it out. Pull that belly in. Get that navel into that spine. And exhale out. Hold it out. Return the hand and the knee. From here, press the floor away. You're going to send your left leg back. Curl your toes under. Keep that chest lifted. Keep those shoulders on the back. Take that right leg out, drawing through the heels. Now from here, keeping your stability, you're going to inhale, bend your right knee in, exhale it out, pause. Inhale, left knee in, exhale out and pause. Remember way back to the beginning when I promised we would finish with a little bit more plank work? Well, here it is. Inhale, exhale it back. Inhale, exhale it back. Inhale, exhale it back. You just have 2 more. Yes, you can, as my good friend Nat likes to say. 1 more. And out. Now from here, take a moment, get that chest lifted, pike it up, think way back to the beginning, draw it down through your heels. We take an inhale. Exhale, walk your hands back to your feet or feet back to hands. Now as you come back to that forward fold, thinking back to where we started, tuck the chin, organize the feet a sits bone distance apart. Find a little forward shift into your toes. Chin tucks down. Take an inhale. Now exhale. Nice and slowly, begin to rebuild your spine up. Low back. Middle back. Upper back. Head, neck, and chest at the top. We bring the shoulders up to the ears. We squeeze them down and together for 3, 2, and 1. When you're ready, take a little step forward, applaud yourself, give yourself a little bit of love. Once again, my name is Sam. We're coming at you from Vim on our YouTube channel. Thank you so much for joining me, and we'll see you on the next time.